Well, today we're not doing anything with Mario Kart. Today we're doing Final Fantasy X, the HD remaster, which we haven't played in maybe 3 years. But
yeah, we haven't played in a while. We got cons and stuff. Damn, look at that ass. Oh, it's blocked now by the trophies.
You were so ready to
there
say
it is.
that.
There it is. Yeah, it's been a while. We had cons and it's the holidays and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So I will give a brief recap. Actually, I'm gonna let me do something real quick.
Okay.
The light might go out.
I think he's sabotaging the stream.
I can't do that.
I don't know what he's doing, but it's not good.
My PS5 has been crashing lately, and it would absolutely suck if it crashed during this game. So I was gonna.
You know what's interesting? I was reading recently. People have been having issues with their PS5s, and I'm pretty sure it's in that position.
The position they tell you to put it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. I may be wrong. It might be the other way, but they're currently having a problem.
How many times has your PS5 crashed? Just completely straight up shut itself off, and you need to unplug it and plug it back in order. Never? And how, like, have you ever been, like playing has the PlayStation 5 like remained on for a long time, like hours and hours while you're playing a game and still not crashing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, here's the deal, right? I've played Elden Ring, and almost every time I play Elden Ring, Langwell, apparently having a vertical can cause problems. Vertical is this way.
The way
it's
I
that
have
way.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then don't send me a stand with instructions.
No,
on how
I hear you. What was I gonna? Langwell, we have some cool ideas actually. I don't know if we're gonna talk about them on stream, but ones that'll happen months from now.
Yes.
But what were we just
the PlayStation
saying?
5 crashing and how yours doesn't crash but mine does?
Yeah, but mine, when I'm playing Elden Ring, it'll cut me out and be like, you were disconnected from the PlayStation Network. Bring me to the home screen of Elden Ring. I click start and it'll put me exactly where I was.
See, that sounds like a problem with your internet connection, because I never had that problem with Elden Ring.
Yeah.
But when I played Elden Ring, it would. That's the first game that these crashes started happening.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't quite had that issue. Let's hope for the best.
All right. Well, I'll switch the position of it and see what happens.
Yeah.
But this is Final Fantasy X. Just a quick, brief recap of what just happened in this game last time we played.
Please.
So there's a hidden, very, 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 very slight romance mechanic in this game that changes a few cutscenes, a few different things here and there. It's not that big at all. And we've decided last time we played to go full Lulu. But as far as the actual story of the game is concerned, Tidus and Yuna, clearly have a thing for each other. Speaking of, last time we played, Seymour Guado, who is the maester, essentially he's about to be maester, essentially the leader of the like the Pope, essentially, in the religious circle that Yuna is a part of. He just proposed to Yuna.
Right.
And Yuna has not taken it well. She sort of won't talk to anybody and is just like, I have to do this, I guess. After that, we entered the Thunder Plains, and our new party member, Riku, hates thunder and lightning, which I gotta remember to rip that clip and use it in some videos.
Using everything.
I'll
start the channel like that. Start each stream like that.
So I did some leveling up. For Riku's benefit, because she was very weak, and the team I like to roll with is Auron, Yuna, and Riku. While I was leveling up Riku and getting her back on the correct path, I leveled up Yuna quite a bit, and Auron, obviously. I did some Tidus leveling up because you have to play as him at certain points. But I did some Yuna leveling up, and I have all the best damaging spells. So I have Faraga, Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Waturga, which is the worst.
Awesome. I love my favorite thing about this series so far, and the one game that I've played, is the naming convention.
Well, that's what they were called in Kingdom Hearts.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
But there was no water spell in Kingdom Hearts.
Look at these Yu-Gi-Oh monsters.
I know, right? Especially that middle one.
Yeah.
Especially that middle one. So if I do this, I think you can. This battle. I'm glad it happened because it's like a puzzle. You can do this one without getting hit at all.
Oh, nice.
And
Oh, shit.
so and then you attack this one. Yes, and then Yuna gets to go again. Yeah, I did it.
Nice.
And then here's the next level up of water.
Shit.
Cool. I'm glad we got that fight. That was like the one thing during leveling up that I was like, I want to show this up on stream. And I genuinely don't remember what's next. Glad I didn't go far. Jesus.
Everyone, wait.
They already
What's
did.
up?
I have something to tell you.
Here? We're almost out of here. Let's go.
I have to say it now.
She always does that. It's just her thing. It's annoying.
Over there.
Oh. They're going to talk there because they won't get hit by lightning. I'm surprised they already haven't.
Why didn't that cutscene
Somehow,
just start here?
my bad
I don't know.
feelings always come true.
I've decided to marry.
I thought so.
But why? Why'd you change your mind?
For Spira's future and Yevon's unity. I thought it would be the best thing to do.
That's not good enough.
Wait, is it? Is it because of Lord Jiskel?
Hey, that's Sphere.
What did
Show
the
me.
camera want me to look at in that
I
shot?
don't know.
I must speak to Maester Seymour
There were
first.
3 distinct things
I truly
we could have been
am
looking
sorry, but
And
this is
the main character, the
It
one
is a
we play
personal
as,
matter.
left the shot immediately.
You're kidding, huh?
And was left us with Oron in the far background
As you
and
wish.
2 giant titties
I'm
in the
sorry.
foreground.
Just one thing.
I won't quit my pilgrimage.
Then it is fine.
Oh, okay.
Wait a
Then
minute,
I don't
Lauren.
give a
You
shit.
don't care? I mean, you're not gonna stop her?
No, I'm not. As long as she is willing to face sin, all else is her concern. That is a summoner's privilege, as long as she journeys.
What a sane thing to say. It's not my place as this practical stranger
But
to tell her
that's-
who she should marry.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a normal opinion to have.
Yuna, just one question.
This guy's not a fucking
Can't
Albed,
you
is
just
he?
talk to Maester Seymour?
And they're like,
You got to marry
you
him?
know he's not. We
Don't
went to
know.
the Guado town, and he was like, hello,
But
welcome, I'm king
I
here.
think it is the right thing to do.
Okay, I guess.
Uni.
Oh.
Quiet.
She yelled at
I
me.
wish we could help
I
somehow.
guess. Yeah, she
Some
did.
way.
It's okay.
X'd on her glove to let you know
I'll
that
be
she's
fine.
too young to drink alcohol.
She says I'm sorry. He says it's fine. She's willing to
Why
face
is
sin.
he, like-
She's privileged.
Like it's a sitcom.
I didn't understand.
He's
But somehow, I
narrating.
felt like I didn't
it's
belong.
just weird. I don't know.
But if I didn't
He's
belong with
doing
them,
exactly
I'd be
what
stuck in Spira.
My Hero Kid
alone.
does.
yeah, Saitama?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Being
no.
alone in that place,
Saitama. No,
well,
My Hero.
I didn't want to think about
Oh, sorry.
Next,
Deku,
we're going
yeah.
to Makalania Temple. Yuna can talk with Seymour there. We Guardians will wait until
Final
they're
Fantasy
done
ceases
and plan our
to
next move.
like highlight
Understood.
words that are important. It was just funny. He was like, we need to go to Makalania Temple.
Oh.
Hello, welcome on in.
Hey!
Final Fantasy X time.
I was also going to say time. If you didn't say it, I was going to say it.
So, you know how you can, like, mess with the order up there?
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly how the weird Pokemon game I've been playing works.
Oh, interesting.
So...
Oh, so it's not based off of, your own stats?
No.
Interesting.
You take turns unless you, do something to make it so the turn order is messed up. It's completely different. It's so fascinating.
You did a lot of damage. Now we do.
Yeah, that's the... I think they're literally called Iron Giants, but that's like a... that thing is in, like, multiple Final Fantasy games. Hey, it's a tip. Oh.
Oh. It's Phantom Towels.
So... Oh, I wanted to say something real quick. This has nothing to do with our stream or Final Fantasy X. I just wanted to say this real quick. Willow, the Willow TV show is about to end, and I want to make a prediction so that if it comes true, I can be like, last week I said it. I think it's all fake. I think at the end of the TV show, they're going to pull back, and it's going to be like a D&D game or like a storybook that someone's reading or something. I've had my suspicions, but a few things happened in the latest episode where I was like, there's no way that this is like actually, like, this is fictional.
Interesting. Okay, that's
Because
cool.
And my dad brings up a good point. They keep playing a lot of anachronistic music, and I put quotes on anachronistic because my dad brought up a good point, almost as a joke, but it's true. We have no confirmation that this takes place in the past. This could be like Earth year 45 billion, for all I know. You know.
Right.
So maybe the music isn't anachronistic at all, but that's not the only reason I think it might be.
Interesting. You suspect it takes place on Earth.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, who knows, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it might be like, I don't know. I think they're gonna pull back and something's gonna be like up.
I dig it. I dig the prediction. I don't watch this show, but like, I hope you're correct.
Thank you. I wasn't sure how people were liking the show. Apparently not that much. I went to the Willow subreddit, and they had a surprisingly like typically when a show is bad or good, you'll go to the Reddit and it's like you can get the vibe that that's the case. But it seems like people are split right down the middle, and the Reddit is totally okay with that because there's like a section of the Reddit to shit on the show and a section of the Reddit to like not shit on it. And I was like, this is very like rarely do you see this on Reddit. So apparently a lot of people hate it, but an equal amount of people are really liking it like I am. So, cool.
Yeah, whatever.
It's just...
Man.
I know that the outfits in this game are weird. I think I like hers the least.
Okay.
I just don't like the colors in general.
Hers
and then
is like the most normal, though.
Riku's?
No? That's the kid with the X's on their hand?
Yeah, the new kid who went like this.
Yeah.
Who hates thunder and lightning.
That's us.
You're worried about Yuna.
I mean, yeah.
Of course I'm worried about her. What is she thinking?
The simplest answer would be...
Was it fun playing?
In
for
exchange
2
for
minutes?
agreeing to marry him, she hopes to negotiate with Seymour.
Negotiate what?
I wonder.
What? All by herself?
She's strong, but Seymour is the better negotiator.
Well then, why don't we do something about it?
Yuna wants it this way.
This dude's just
I just
forcibly
don't
trying
get
to
it.
break off her proposal.
Doesn't she trust us?
Who, our dude?
Yeah.
On the contrary,
Yeah, well...
she doesn't want us caught up
you
in whatever
know.
it is she's planning.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I get where
But that
Venus
makes me
is
worry
coming
even
from.
more.
Because he's obviously into her.
She could just tell us.
And obviously, like, a
That's the
more
way she
emotionally
is.
mature person would just leave it alone and not do
She's
anything.
naive.
But I do like that
Serious to a
Tidus is like
fault,
bothering
and doesn't
Oron
ask
about
for
it and
help.
leaving her alone.
Yeah.
Like he at
Yeah.
least has the foresight to
You're
be.
But it's
Probably
also not his problem
Yuna's
either.
easy
No,
to
exactly.
lead.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. He still has a flawed
Yeah, she
point of
is.
view towards the situation, but at
But
least he
hard
knows
to
better
guard.
than to
Stand by
like
her.
slap Yuna in the face with like, "How could you do this?
Right.
What about us?" And it's like, "What do you mean?
I just love how like it seems like such a
Why make me walk?"
This is obnoxious. This is obnoxious. How many cutscenes are necessary?
Sorry.
It's funny how
Oh,
calm
I really
was.
wanted that to be the
Maybe
whole
it was because I realized
cutscene.
that Yuna wasn't marrying Seymour for love. Not really.
They just want you to feel like you're.
It was
playing
just
the
her duty. Something she
I'm
had
definitely
to do
playing a
before
video
returning
game.
to her
game. Yeah.
pilgrimage. That's what I kept telling myself anyway.
Go like this real quick.
And well, maybe.
Yeah.
I realized
you
that
playing
Yuna
that
and
video
I'd
game.
never,
So do you not like
Yuna,
cutscenes,
let's
or
go.
you just don't
I
like how
don't-
many there have been
I
since
don't-
we hit play?
Exactly. That's it. That's it.
But what you're missing is right before we stopped, we had like an extended walk through.
No, I remember.
Like, we're just playing this game, like in chunks, and it just so happened that this chunk started with a lot of cutscenes. Gotta save just in case the PS4 crashes. 5. Sorry,
I know you
assumed
think
that-
it was the four. Right. Right.
That's why I'm pissed off about the PS5 crashing, because all I'm doing on the PS5 is playing PS5 games.
Right.
There's no reason it should
Right.
crash. The N64 doesn't crash.
Dr-
Lady Yuna.
The
it is
PS2
good
doesn't
to
crash.
see you made it. And
I was
if
just gonna be like,
Maester
yeah. I
Seymour's
thought you
people
said
are-
PS4.
take that
But you
road to
said
go to-
N64. I had a moment of like, oh, I see. Drizzle says, I'm choosing between playing Final Fantasy X or 9. Which should it be? That is a question for you.
How have you? Okay, have you played either of those before? Would it be your first time playing through those games? And are you a fan, or is this like your first outing into Final Fantasy? These are the things I need to know before I can answer your question. Let's steal from whatever this is. Ooh, actually though, you had a mega potion.
That's
What are you
cute.
weak to? Oh, nothing.
I played 10 about 16 years ago, he says. Halfway through.
Is that all the Final Fantasy you've played?
Enough.
Also, throw 7 Remake into contention.
Well, I wouldn't recommend 7 Remake to someone who hasn't played 7.
Sorry. That's all the Final Fantasy I've played.
You've only played 10 about halfway through. Okay, so I know this is not what you asked. You gave me 2 options. You gave me 3 options, and this is none of them. I recommend 7. I think a great place to start with Final Fantasy games is 7. 10 is fine, I guess. It sounds like you already tried 10 and maybe you didn't like it or got bored with it. But once again, you were 11, 12 when you played that. So maybe you'll probably like it more, especially now that you are a huge fan of D&D. So 10 is fine. I wouldn't recommend playing 10-2, which is where your brain wants to go after you play through 10. That really didn't kill it. Oh. You're weak to electricity. Why not fire? Aren't you an ice thing? You're called Blue Element. You must be water.
Oh, that would make sense.
Oh yeah, it is water. I thought it was ice. That's why fire didn't do basically any damage.
Right.
Did you also think this thing was ice?
I mean,
given,
it
the
looks...
setting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you should play Final Fantasy VII Remake until I did it again. Fuck me. That was not what I was supposed to do. Until you played Final Fantasy VII Original. You could get the original Final Fantasy VII for let's try this, for like less than $10, I think, on yeah, that's more like it, on PS4. But yeah, no, I guess what I'm getting at is I wouldn't start with 9. because I feel like you have to have a few Final Fantasy games under your belt. Oh, Yuna's dead. Under your belt before you play 9.
Are you worried about her now? That was like their whole talk.
Right. He's like, she's marrying for the wrong reasons, and Auron's like, she's fucking dead. He's like, what? No. We rub her with a feather or whatever. She comes back to life. It's fine. It's fine. While she's dead, since she can't hear us, let's talk about how I disapprove of her marriage.
I love it.
It's like, guy fucking fell out of the sky, says he's from the past. Now he's saying this shit. I don't know about this dude officially.
I would have cut ties with him immediately. There's no reason for him to be there. There's no reason for him to be a part of this group.
Except, at the very beginning, Yuna said, because you're right, Waka shows up, he's like, you're good at football, play on our team. And then he did, and then he stuck around. But the only reason he stuck around, Yuna said, please come with us.
Yeah. But then you find out that he's a freak and he's trying to intervene with your marriage.
No, he's not a freak. He just is in love.
No. I don't mean a freak because he likes her. He's just he's a pain
he's a
in the
weirdo.
ass.
Yeah, he's a weird dude.
And
I think that is a product of, the early 2000s, post 90s, like punk rock attitude that this like guy kind of has. Or Japan's depiction of
he's just a
punk rock.
Just move a little bit. Move that way. Please? I'm trying. We both want the same goal. Okay, well, I didn't not let your cat out. She just refused to not get rolled over.
No, I'm never gonna blame you for that shit. Well,
They're water, by the way.
Yeah. So they're probably weak to poison.
Bleeding. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Yeah.
Now that's more like.
Yeah. That's
For those of you who can't see what's going on, my annoying cat likes to be let out of my room.
Yeah.
And Chris has absolutely no issue doing that. The problem is my cat likes to stand like underneath the wheels.
So that was the issue.
So like she likes to stand like incriminatingly close to a wheel so that when Chris runs her over, I can be like, what the fuck did you just do? And it's like, and he's just like looking at Daphne like, tell him what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, Macalania Woods is a bit of a... Well, it's not a maze. It's just like a twisty-turny map that you can easily get turned around in. Not quite sure exactly the way I'm supposed to be going. That was a dumb thing I just did. But we'll figure it out. I also was leveling up Tidus, not just because you have to play as him sometimes, but because with him not in the party, Riku sort of has to take the Riku and the Tidus role. So I want her to have Haste Staga, because this move I've been using... Who am I fighting as right now? Oh, I'm fighting as Auron. Hold on one sec. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So this move, Haste.
Yeah.
It changes the... It makes the character's speed literally quicker so that the battle, like, formation changes.
Oh,
right?
okay.
But Heistaga does that to all 3 characters at once.
Oh.
And that's a Tidus move. Later in the game, you get a orb that lets you jump to where another character is on the board. So I want to get Tidus to Heistaga, so by the time I have Riku get all her stuff, I can just jump her to Tidus, teach her Heistaga, and then be done.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
If, hypothetical here.
Yes.
If this game worked in a way that once a character died, like just did? No.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Well, in the last battle.
Yeah. And you had the option of keeping them dead for the rest of the game. Like, it didn't matter to the story. They're just dead. They're not in the cutscenes. They're gone.
Okay.
Would you kill Tidus off at the beginning so you could play as
Oh, that did not go where I thought it was going to go. So you're not. I see. You're not even asking like. Oh, it's what is this guy's name? Barthelo. That's right. You're not asking from like. I thought the question was gonna be like.
Have you seen Donna?
Would you kill every party member
Donna?
except one and
Can't say
do
I
a
have.
challenge run
What's
or something?
up?
But you're
that
just-
would be cool.
You're
We got separated on the way
you're
here.
asking. Okay, so you're
Damn it all!
you're
I've got to find her.
proposing
Calm
a
down.
version of Final Fantasy X
What?
where
If anything happens
character
to her,
death matters to the story,
Running around in a
So-
panic is not
and
going
you
to
have the
help.
option to revive them and bring them back into the
Yeah,
story.
let's say
Keep
it would
cool
be.
and search.
I can't tell either relatively easy or very
Guard your
difficult.
emotions.
But either way, it's totally optional and it's totally up to you. But you
Well,
need
if
at
that's-
least you need at least
You're
3
right.
characters alive.
If that's the case, I
Shall
would
we
probably
search?
play this game 12 times in a
No,
row and
taking
have
up
like a
enough of
different
your
party
time.
member
Right.
dead from the very beginning of the game for the whole thing
Thank
to see
you,
what happened.
Sir Aaron.
That would make 100% completing
Well-
this game even more of a nightmare than it already is.
What's up?
Yuna, let's say
I
Yuna's the
just
only one
wanted
who
to wish
has
him
to
good
stay
luck.
alive.
I think that's fair for the story.
Yeah. And that could work though. Every single one of these cutscenes have been 100% about her since
Mhm.
the game's actually started.
Yes.
And everybody else who's just standing around like an idiot in the background, there could just be 3 less of them.
There's when when two best friends played this game, YouTube channel that is not around anymore. They thought it was really, really funny. It was like a constant point of comedy in the Let's Play that she just has like so many guys just following her, just so many people, and it got to the point where they were referring to her guardian party, whatever you want to call it. They were referring to them as Slipknot
Oh.
because Slipknot's a band with like a ton of a ton of band members.
Yeah.
There's this one scene we haven't gone to yet, but there's this one scene where you're like escaping from a thing and you're playing as Tidus and everyone is running behind you and they're just like, look, it's Slipknot. Look at all of them. But no, you're tapping into something that I think, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the addition of voice acting. Oh, these fucking guys. But this game definitely has too many characters problem, and I don't even think it's a problem with the amount of characters because there's this many characters
A
in
butterfly
most Final
with
Fantasy
rainbow
games, right?
wings will
But I
lead the
think
way
the
to secret
point
things.
that I think the Macalania would. I don't have to do this, right? I don't have to catch the butterflies. I can just avoid it. I don't want to catch the butterflies. Okay, yeah. You touch that butterfly to start the minigame. I don't want to do that. You have to run all the way back through what we just did. What I'm getting at is like the story, you're right, is revolved around Yuna. But when you have as many characters as are in any given Final Fantasy game, but you have one main character, it becomes very like, well, what's this character's motivation? It doesn't matter.
Right.
What's this character's thing? It doesn't matter. Like, there's a couple characters who have like little tiny mini arcs. Like we've already started to see the beginning of Waka come to terms with his rampant racism.
Haven't
Oh,
we all
shit.
loved that?
I just did a water move on a water guy. I should really pay attention. And one of the other characters is about to have like, there's an area we're about to get to that's like the whole area is this one character, and it's actually pretty cool.
But the thing with Waka's racism and coming to terms with it, it holds no structure in the overarching story.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, that's where the game. The storytelling of the game fails where other Final Fantasies don't. Where like we're a good halfway, maybe probably more of the way through this game, and you're already starting to see like that. You know, Lulu's backstory doesn't really matter because she's not really that important. The important character is Yuna. It's just an interesting choice, and I think it's one that... And it's also interesting that the character that the story is based around is not the character you play as, which I think was clearly intentional. They want you to view this story as an outsider similar to how Tidus is literally an outsider. He's basically doesn't know what he's doing here. So he just has to observe and, insert himself in someone else's story, which is literally what he's doing.
And that's such a weird choice for the creators to be like, we're gonna make this game all about this character, but it's gonna be told from the perspective of this little annoying prick.
See, I don't mind. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I don't mind that much.
They picked a shitty character.
I would prefer a more like. I wouldn't call him shitty, but I would definitely say this game could afford to have made him more likable.
Yes. That's where I'm coming from. I like the concept of the main characters, not the
Yeah, no, I like that a lot.
Focal point.
Especially because the character who is the main focal point of the story, I love. I love you.
Sure.
I always have. She's my favorite Final Fantasy character. I'm out of magic.
Just everything about this dude, like, I feel like I'm watching a poorly made children's animated movie where the main character just whines the whole movie about one thing or another, and it's like, dude, don't like this guy. I'm not into this character.
So what you're saying is Tidus is the Ponyo of video games.
Sure. I can't quite remember if Ponyo bitched about it.
Oh, no. You specifically said character that whines about one thing. Ponyo, for her entire movie, is obsessed with ham and is always yelling about ham. And it's like, ham! I want ham! That's the whole movie. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe.
Our channel has daily uploads from podcast video essays, Let's Plays to skits.
Be sure to watch on Twitch. We stream all our video game and podcast content live at 5 EST every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Our intro is by Brad Kendrick and music by Froggy and the Friendship. Link to all that in the description below.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.